Okay, we're going to go ahead and start the meeting. And we'll open it up. Our first item on the agenda is public comments. And I don't believe we have...
No public comments tonight.
We have no public comments, so we'll move on to the consent calendar. Do I have a motion?
I'll move to approve the consent calendar.
And a second?
I'll second.
A motion to approve the consent calendar, which includes financial reports and check register, and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries. And our next item is consideration to award the contract for the Empire Wave Attenuator and Pile Replacement Project. And Jennifer, you are going to take that one.
Thank you. So the Empire boat launch, it's served by a debris boom and the boat launch float system. The debris boom, the intent is to protect the shoreline as well as the launch. The debris boom was installed in the 90s due to the harsh marine environment and just the age. It's past its useful life. So staff has been working with the Oregon State Marine Board, and they have come up with a design that's going to replace that debris boom with a modern wave attenuator. And during this investigation and design, they discovered that the piles that serve the boat launch float system are also in need of replacement. So they worked internally, they came up with some extra grant dollars, and they included that in the scope of work. So city staff advertised for bids. 4 bids were received. The low responsive bid was from West Coast. That bid was for just a little bit over $596,000. The grant was for $595,000. Typically, with an OSMB grant, the city is responsible for 25% of costs. Staff worked with OSMB, and OSMB, since it's already been awarded, we're responsible for the difference, which is just over $1,000 plus contingency. And so what staff is proposing is those contingency dollars come from the Urban Renewal Fund. And with that, I can answer any questions.
It's funny, I was just out there looking at that, and I didn't know this was, I hadn't looked at the agenda yet, so I was saying, wow, we need to work on that. And there you have it. You've been working on it a long time. Appreciate that. Any other questions?
Yes, Chair Kilmer. So will this wave, whatever, work? Will it be able to keep the dock up year-round, or we're going to have to remove it?
No, we're still going to have to remove it, October through April.
All right.
By the photo history,
It's pretty interesting.
it's pretty rough, yeah.
Mhm.
Is this the best place for a dock?
It's very loved by the community, and it's used. It's heavily
Oh,
used.
absolutely.
That's
So
what I was going to say, is that
it's
that
a
parking lot
marine
is probably
environment.
packed.
It's a harsh environment to begin
Right.
with. So we're just trying to work with Mother Nature.
Yeah, I guess I was just wondering, it's loved because it exists, but maybe there's a better spot for it.
I think, wasn't that impacted by grant funds, and we would have to pay that back if we did not use it for that purpose? Or
Oh, I'm not saying to not go forward with this. I'm just wondering if in the future maybe we should plan to put it in a place where we don't have to take it out half the year and fix things constantly.
We can certainly add it to the list. And I think, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I think we take it out based on a recommendation from the State Marine Board. And they've contributed a bunch to making sure those floats are,
Oh, I would imagine that we do, but it might be recommended because of its location. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely agree. Yeah. But is there an alternative?
Yeah, where do you put it?
And how are we funding
I don't
that?
know.
And
That was
all
just
the
a
things.
question.
So we'll add it to the list.
Is there a wave shadow somewhere nearby that might make more sense? I don't know. Near the old water treatment plant or something.
So anywhere on that side of the bay, while I'm not a marine engineer, I can find out, but I have a strong suspicion that we're going to be required to take out any float system.
Just because.
Across the way on the North Spit, there is a U.S. Fish? There is another boat ramp that I believe is regulated by the state of Oregon, and they have to remove their float system.
Even on that side?
Yep.
Wow. All right, so it's probably not, I don't know. It was just a question.
Good question.
There's a good, good use of that property, and sometimes it just comes with some things that are difficult to mitigate, and I think our staff does a good job down there.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a tough location, but it is well-loved, not just by boaters, but also people that picnic and use the beach areas.
Well, I'll move that we award the contract to the Empire Wave Attenuator and Pile Replacement Project to the West Coast Contractors Incorporated for an amount not to exceed $685,769, which includes a 15% contingency.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the Empire Wave Attenuator and Pile Replacement Project to West Coast Contractors with an amount not to exceed $685,769, which includes the 15% contingency. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries. And that is all of the action items we have on the agenda, and so I will go ahead and adjourn the meeting. Thank you, everyone, for attending.